But as followers of Christ, we believe that all truth is God's truth. And I want to ask this question. What if the world's best investor sat down with you for an hour and gave you nuggets of wisdom? Would you listen closely? Well, I think we could argue that Warren Buffett is probably the best stock investor ever. He's sometimes known as the Oracle of Omaha. And every year he writes a shareholder letter for Berkshire Hathaway investors. These letters have become some of the most read and most quoted business documents in the world. Even though he's 94 years old, if you read his letters, he still writes with clarity, candor, humility. They're actually enjoyable to read. And the 2024 letter is no exception. It released in February of this year. It contains not only the numbers, which by the way, Berkshire reported a record $47.4 billion in operating earnings. But in addition to those numbers, it comes with lots of stories, lots of wisdom, and as always, many warnings from the Oracle of Omaha. Here's what I'd like to do today. We're not just going to read Buffett's letter like a Wall Street analyst. You can get that plenty of different places. But as a Christian, I want for us to read through this or think about this as Christian entrepreneurs, Christian business owners. And if you're not a Christian, you're welcome to listen in as well. But as followers of Christ, we believe that all truth is God's truth. And I want to ask this question. What biblical lessons can we take from Warren Buffett's insights? Buffett doesn't write necessarily from a Christian worldview. I don't think he claims to be a Christian. But many of his observations line up with biblical wisdom in what you would read like a book like Proverbs. And where they don't line up, we can bring God's word to bear on this particular letter. So I just finished rereading Buffett's 2024 letter to the Berkshire Hathaway letter to investors. And I want to walk through some of the highlights of the letters and then apply them to our lives as Christian entrepreneurs, Christian investors, and for all of us, stewards of God's resources. Whether you're a small business owner or just working a normal job, I think this will be helpful to you.